President Donald Trump thinks that the U.S. should take control of Greenland, which is currently run by Denmark. And he made his case to European leaders at an event in Switzerland. Paul Spey checked some of the president's claims for PolitiFact.
Let's go over a few of the things President Trump said about the U.S., Denmark, and the history of Greenland, starting with this one.
After the war, we gave Greenland back to Denmark. How stupid were we to do that? But we did it.
He's talking about World War II, and the U.S. did assume responsibility for Greenland's defense after Germany invaded Denmark. It's worth clarifying, though, the U.S. never owned Greenland. We still have a military base there, and the U.S. and Denmark also continue to protect each other's interests through NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. But Trump complained about that arrangement, saying this.
So what we have gotten out of NATO is nothing.
That's not exactly right. Part of the NATO agreement is that an armed attack against one NATO member is considered an attack on all members. And after the 9/11 attacks, Denmark sent troops to help the U.S. in Afghanistan, and more than 40 of them died, as you can read here. Still, Trump suggested Denmark won't be able to protect Greenland, saying this.
In 2019, Denmark said that they would spend over $200 million to strengthen Greenland's defenses. But as you know, they spent less than 1% of that amount, 1%.
Trump is right about that pledge and how much Denmark has actually spent. This headline is from Danish media back in 2024, and Danish military officials, they recently acknowledged the lack of investment. Read what they say they're going to do about it at WRAL.com.
All right, thank you to Paul. Leaders of Denmark and Greenland, meantime, say they're not willing to negotiate sovereignty, but they're willing to discuss defense cooperation with the U.S. and other NATO members.